Okay. And that is worse or better? I have no idea what I'm doing. Is it doing that? I feel like that did something. That's not terrible. I don't think I like this angle. This is so difficult. Now you can't see my head. I'm so over this. By now I would have honestly had the cake sponges baked already. I would have been done. Oh no.
We're done.
And it was a mistake.
I'm just asking what.
No, not this. I mean,
Like it's helping.
So this is a cake for our friend Michael. It's a girl. She is, yeah, it's her birthday. She has a surprise party this afternoon. So Julie and I decided that we will show you how we've decorated her cake. Like I said, I made everything beforehand. We've got our cake already and iced with a little bit of like an ombre smudge thing. Then I've got some icing in different bags, and I've got some macaroons that we are going to fill and place on the cake. And then I also have this chocolate drizzle, which is unreal. So we're going to go with this. So yeah, we'll do a little bit more of a close-up angle so you can see how we've decorated the cake. Yeah, Julie's going to help me.
I'm so excited because yeah, I'm not really a cake person. I've got a little bit of experience in it, but I think this will be quite fun for the two of us to do because we've never decorated a cake together. So
it's either going to go really well or really bad. So let's get started.
Cool.
So we've changed to a little bit of a closer angle. You can see the smudges more clearly on the cake. So I'm just going to add a chocolate drizzle to this. I kind of don't like that I'm just freewheeling it while we're recording, but it's alright. So you start with it in the middle and you spread it out as you see fit. Try and keep it nice and thick so that the icing underneath doesn't show. And then you slowly start moving it to the edges. Oh, you actually need to hold it up so you can see the top of the cake. Julia,
Hi.
Also actually hold it up so you can see the top of the cake.
Right, so let's just angle it. Ooh,
and
sorry.
then I'm going to lightly just let it free drip by itself. I'll show you on this side. This glaze is chocolate and cream together, but I have made sure that it's cooled completely, otherwise you will melt your icing underneath. Don't want it to show any of the icing from above. And you let the drips just happen naturally. And you can always thicken it up on the sides, add your own drip as you see fit. And this is actually turning out way better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to fuck this up one time.
Looks so cool.
Okay. So you can just thicken your individual drips.
It's getting nice.
I'm going to let some of it drip down to the bottom. As I turn it around, you'll see some of them pools at the bottom like that, which is a really nice effect. You can see there's like a gap there, so you can just add your own drip. And because it's a really nice consistency, it'll just blend in together on the top.
Cool. I'm gonna do a little pan around.
And then on the outside, oh, that dripped a lot, never mind. Yeah, and then you've got the like drip effect over here.
Nice.
And that's how you do a drizzle. It has dripped quite a lot down there, but that's fine. No one's gonna complain about too much chocolate. Okay, and you've got your drip over there. Realize now we want to pipe icing onto the top of this.
So we gotta wait for it to dry.
I don't know if it will.
That'll be fine.
So we're going to freewheel a lot of this. The design has changed a little bit now that I've actually put logic into this. So yeah, we will figure it out.
That'll be fine. Look at that, that's great.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Well, now I'm going to drop the cake. So when you're piping with your piping bag, I've got different styled nozzles on here to do really nice decorative piping on the cake. But I'm also going to use these different styled nozzles to fill the macaroons. When you're filling a macaroon, you don't want to fill it completely because as you... So a lot of people like to pipe in the center and let it grow till it's just about to hit the outer layer, and then by smushing it, it fills out to the sides. So you don't want to overfill your macaroon, because then also when you eat it, it's just going to have a whole bunch of filling, especially if your filling's a buttercream icing, you can get quite sweet. So you don't want to overfill your macaroons too much. I also sometimes like to just spread the nozzle around instead of just piping from the center, so that you get a thinner layer of filling, but it still fills out to the edges quite
Pretty much
nicely.
the same, yeah.
Yeah, and then so they match, but this one has a little bit more filling, and I find if you're using an icing filling, it can get a little bit much. So you try your best not to overfill these. If you do, you can always, so I'll overfill this one and show you what you can do. So that's like too full. You'll see as you smush it down, it'll go around the edges. You can just clean it up
with your finger.
With your finger, and then and then it doesn't look as neat, but you can still save it.
Yeah.
And again, no one's going to complain about too much sugar. So now I'm going to take this star nozzle. If you have a shaped nozzle, you want to kind of make it go a bit more to the outside, because you don't want to smush the pattern down. Oh, sorry. So like when you squish it, you don't want to squish it down too much,
yeah.
Otherwise you lose your pattern. Okay, so we're going to try pipe onto this now. I have not very large amounts of faith with this, but we can try. We've got chocolate to save it if there's an issue. You can always take a palette knife, which is not in the bowl already organized, so
Megan's not organized.
so
Gasp.
you can always take a little offset spatula or a normal knife, and you can just like scrape it up if something goes wrong, and just add a little bit more chocolate, making sure it doesn't like leak over the side of this cake. Okay, but we're gonna try this.
I'm basically just filming you doing this. Am I even in frame? Not really.
No, not really.
Cool.
Okay,
It's fine, I'm busy filming.
This, and I want to do a nice green one like that, and a purple one like that. Then also with decorating, just kind of take creative license with it. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to.
And that's saying a lot coming from Megan.
Yeah, if I'm
Who is
telling
a
you,
perfectionist.
if I'm telling you it doesn't have to look perfect, it doesn't have to look perfect. I'm just gonna add a bit of icing where I want things to stick. I want a nice angle for this one. This cake doesn't really have a front to it. I kind of want to take the drizzle that didn't quite work to the back and put that as the front, and I'll pipe around it. So I'm kind of using the macaroons as a border for where I want things to go. It's actually working out quite nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Is my final product from what you saw in the beginning, and I think it looks pretty cool.
Me too.
I'm gonna add a few little things to it, my staple items of pearl ballies that just elevate the cake to another level.
There you go. Ooh.
And you just drop it through, and it honestly takes elegance to another level. This is what I enjoy about cakes. You can also save a design. If you're not happy with it, you can always save it. And throw some in the bottom. Put one there, and there, there, there. Ah. Yep. Oh,
Clothing.
I swear a lot at sprinkles because they don't tend to stay on the bloody cake when you want them to. So sprinkles and I have a very love-hate relationship. But
Then you love them and they hate you.
Yes.
Cool.
That's the cake looking fresher now.
Just want to see what would happen.
As you can see, Julia was supposed to help me. It didn't end up being that way. I often do this.
I got distracted. That Megan took control because she's a control
I always
freak.
take control, so that doesn't surprise me. But she also loves the filming stuff. I do the editing, so it's all very well balanced.
Yes. Let's see if I can do that. I'm trying to zoom in on the glitter. Oh, hey. Hey,
Okay.
yo. Oh, look at that glitter.
Put it on the side. And there is your finished cake. There we go. And together you have a finished cake.
That I helped watch you make.
And Julia didn't help
At all.
at all. Stick around if you'd like to see how we did this and how I made these more specifically. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, or comment if you'd like us to do something else, or if you just want to tell us how you do the cake, anything like that. And subscribe if you want to keep seeing what we're going to do. We've got lots of cool ideas that are coming soon, so
Yeah.
we'll see how those go. Good job. Thanks for watching. Bye.